Hello, how to swing trade without indicator. Let's take two stocks from our watch list to illustrate that. So the first one is going to be TJX. You'll use a platform like Think of Swim, and you'll open maximum daily chart, TJX. So when you look at TJS, you will try to trace your support line passing by the higher lows at the bottom of the chart, and we have a multiple, but we highlighted one, we color code one to be where we want to buy. So you want to determine where you want to buy by tracing the value line, and the strategy we are using is to buy the stocks at the value line and sell it at the peak of the mountain. And when you look at TJS, today is November 26, 2025, and yesterday the price went up. So we have a green highlighted price there. That means the price yesterday was higher at the end of the day than it was in the morning. The price went up, and it's illustrated by a green candlestick on our chart. You have the dates on the x-axis from the past to the present, and you have the price from 0 up on the y-axis. When you see the price where it is right now is showing high there, which is a new high, is all-time high since we are using maximum daily chart, and that just means it reached again all-time high there. And when what it means to you and I is we cannot buy because it's far from where we want to buy. This is the value line, this is the entry point, and you want to buy at the entry point when it pulls back to the value line and start going up from there, and you see few higher lows there. But right now it's going up, it's nowhere near where you want to buy, therefore you are not going to buy. And that's how you can swing trade without using an indicator. And you or the only technical indicator you will use will be the chart, a candlestick chart, and value lines, support lines. And the support lines, you want to distinguish the one passing by the valley of the mountain and from the one that is supporting the upside wall of the mountain. And this, for instance, we can assume is supporting the upside wall of the mountain, but some way is a value line. We just don't know if it's going to come down from there to this lower line, and therefore we just don't want to buy at that line and get stuck in it. But those are things you have to analyze. Once you're analyzing the stocks over and over and over, you will notice small details about those charts and understand. That will help you understand their pattern that they are drawing. But this is a value line in some way because it's pulling back to it to rest and continue going up. And I just feel like it is 3 years long, and I just think at some point it might decide to come down. When, we don't know. And you might decide to, when it pull back to it and start going up from there, you might decide to buy there. If it end up coming down, then you are just stuck in it. And being a good stocks, a growth stocks, you know that at some point it will come back to where you want, where you purchase it, and surpass it. And while it's below, you can buy some more as well. So when you are not sure the amount you want to use to buy or the number of shares you want to buy, you can divide it by 2. Just in case you purchase it here, you can purchase half, and then if it comes down, you purchase the other half. That's one way to go about it as well. Or you purchase it here, if it comes back down, you save more money, you purchase it again. That's another way. You just have to see which one works for you. But first, to be able to do that, you have to make sure you are investing, you are swing trading a great quality stocks to begin with. So this one is not anywhere near where we want to buy just yet. Then, and if we want to buy it here, then we might take that chance when it's there. But right now it's far from it as well. It touched base with it twice this year already. That's what makes us think is just a supporting the upside wall of the mountain. And if that's the case, it has been on that trend for 3 years now. It might be a little bit risky getting in. We traded it there last year, and we have not purchased any this year yet. So the next one we are going to analyze without any indicator other than the chart is TMUS. So TMUS, do you see it claimed this line for a while, again for 2 years and a half or so, and right now it seems to be going down. So we have our value line. You can see the value line is long, more than 3 years. We have two, whichever it decided to touch base. Even this one is longer than this one, I think, but yeah. So we have those two. They are not too far away from each other here, where we want to buy. And right now is going to it. Yesterday the price dropped. It is a green bar. That means the price at the end of the day was lower than the price in the morning when the market opened. But therefore the price dropped. But you want to see the trend direction, and when you look at it, you'll compare it. You'll put that high price. You'll compare where the price is to that one, and by comparing both two, you'll notice that it's going down. It's not going higher, it's going down. By just looking at the direction it's going, so it's making lower lows. Without even zooming, you can see this bottom here is lower than this one. I'm just trying to see the obvious V's that we can see, and here you have higher lows. You can see them, but here you have lower lows. And right now this area is higher than this, but in overall it seems to be going down. It breached this supporting line, supporting the upside wall of the mountain that it was claiming, and it reached a new high at the beginning of 2025. That is the data line for beginning of 2025. It's closer to the beginning of the year than it is to the end of the year. So for the majority of the year, it has been on the downside. So maybe it's going down to the value line. So when you reach there, we might buy some more. We might decide to wait to see few higher lows before we get in, or we might buy some more, depending on how we feel comfortable about that. Because again, we traded quite a bit around this support line, and to make this decision, we can go to the maximum monthly chart to see if there is some other line that we trace that is known. We might even try to trace some. I just don't think it's going to quote that low, because it has been on the, we can keep this one here for in case, but yeah, we are thinking about those, and we can highlight this one just in case it breach those two. We have this that is going to be another entry for us. I just don't think it's going to come this low. But that is how you can do your chart analysis to find stocks you can swing trade without using indicator, without using moving averages, but just use those doing your technical analysis by using the candlestick chart and your support line. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Again, this one is not a buy either. Thank you. Or at least not yet. It's going there, but it's not ready for us to buy. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments, and we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, Cross of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in our soap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and grow your account from there. For more of our swing trading strategy, will you please check the playlist in the description of this video. Thank you for your time. And this video is brought to you by our online store, Liberman.com.